What's up guys, it's me, Jan here, and no, I have not turned into a car, it's just that I'm being a bit sick and I hired a substitute to look good on the camera in the beginning of the video, so that's why I'm showing you this car right now. And also because in today's video I'll be driving these RX2 cars in the Loheac Rallycross track in both Project Cars 2 and in Dirt 4, and I'll be comparing those two circuits on how they look, how they feel, on the layouts, and in the end we will have a hot lap battle between the two games. And to begin with, let's compare the cars' stats for a bit. And here we have the car stats. I converted the 310 brake horsepower into horsepowers only from Dirt 4 with some sort of online calculator, so that might be a tiny bit inaccurate. But yeah, we can see that the power to weight ratio is a bit better in Dirt 4 compared to Project Cars 2. So this is pretty much what we are working with today. And now let's start with Loheac in Dirt 4. Here we are in Loheac in Dirt 4, and I'll drive around the circuit for 4 laps so we can take a look at how the circuit is and talk about it a bit, and also the physics of the game a bit in comparison. And the RX2 car in Dirt 4, it's quite tail happy under braking, which we can see right about here. Well, yeah, I controlled it a bit, but it's really eager to step the rear end out while braking, as we can see, especially there. So this car requires a bit different driving style on this game compared to Project Cars 2. There it is easier to slide the car under acceleration and harder to lose it under braking, at least in my opinion. And yeah, the circuit looks quite nice. It's pretty much all tarmac, and yeah, there's a bit of gravel here on the side, but apart from that, this is all tarmac on this circuit. It's a bit dusty tarmac at places, but still it's only tarmac. After I've been driving the Project Cars 2 RXLites for a while now, this feels quite easy, to be honest. It feels, I don't know if it's arcadey or not, since always more difficult doesn't equal more realistic, but in this one you have to drive a lot more like a circuit racing car, which looks a lot more like they drive in the real RXLites. They don't slide the cars around a lot. And yeah, there's some barriers close to the circuit and some not so much close to the circuit, and you can, if you want to be not so honest, you can cut quite a lot on the corners, but it's not really appreciated in the community. And here we have the choker, we have the jump, and then we go over the jump, we can go flat out over the jump, and then we have these two curbs. We merge from the choker to the regular lap and these two last corners, and then we have get to know the track in Dirt 4. And now let's change to Project Cars 2. Here we are, same track, different game, and it feels a bit more narrow on the start-finish straight, and there we have a bit of a surprise. Now it turns into gravel, and it is a lot trickier to drive in here since gravel offers quite less grip, and also the curbs are quite violent if you try to have any advantage from them. And yeah, we can see that the track is a bit more narrower in altogether compared to Dirt 4, and these two corners in the end of the lap, I feel that the radius in these corners is slightly smaller compared to Dirt 4. And yes, this track is a lot more bumpier as well. I'm not certain if it's been laser scanned or not, but there are quite a lot more bumps in this one, and even this sort of crest here is a lot bigger and more noticeable than in Dirt 4, and here this right hand kink as well, it's a lot more noticeable compared to Dirt 4. And here on this right-hander, there's this. I believe that, or actually I feel that it tightens a bit more towards the end compared to Dirt 4. And as you can see from my driving, the car tends to slide somewhat under, not under braking, but under acceleration and while on throttle. So that's a bit different compared to Dirt 4. And you don't drive these cars, at least I don't drive these cars in this game as circuit racing like they do in real life. So I don't know if it's more accurate, but it's at least a lot more difficult to drive this car in this game. And now for the final lap we will get to know the choker lap as well. But before that we have this right-hander, and this is, in all places this is a lot more narrower, this track, I feel like. And yeah, now we head to the choker, and here the jump is quite a lot bigger, and the distance from the jump to the chicane is a bit slower. You can't go flat out there. And here the choker is more narrower compared to Dirt 4. And now that we have compared the tracks, let's go for hot laps in each game, even though it might not be that close battle since one of these tracks is completely tarmac. And for these hot laps I drove 3 laps on each circuit and picked the fastest out of the 3. And here we are in the Project Cars version of Loheac, sliding around on the gravel, being quite neat around the tarmac section. And now we are back to gravel, sliding again all the way to the left, and the tower on the left is the braking reference, and then we use the left foot braking to balance the car through the corner. And these 2 left-handers, one on gravel and another on tarmac, and that is the hot lap of Loheac in Project Cars 2. And now it's time for Dirt 4. And yeah, we can see again that the track feels a bit more wider, and you can carry a lot more speed into the corners as well. And yeah, no gravel here, so it is easy flat, that left-hander, and the car doesn't slide that much at all. But yeah, of course we have to consider that it's tarmac, not gravel for the most part, and it's a bit tricky here. And the exit of the choker lap, or the barrier, is a bit more in the way on this one, I believe. And the last corner, and we are through. That's the hot lap for Dirt 4. And the winner is Dirt 4. Here you have the times, and yeah, you can see that the Dirt 4 was quite a bit faster, but it can be explained mostly with the fact that there is a lot more tarmac on that circuit, and the car feels a bit lighter in Dirt 4, and you can carry a bit more speed into the corners as well. And yeah, that's it for this week. And yeah, sorry for not being able to show my beautiful face on camera this time around, but I've been somewhat sick lately with flu and cold, so I'd rather not show myself on camera for public well-being. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully see you, and you will hopefully see me on at least Monday, I believe, with another stream, or maybe Sunday, can't tell yet, but I'm on a holiday now, so, and I'm with my girlfriend, so I don't have time to stream now during the week, so sorry for that. But yeah, I'll see you guys as soon as possible, and I'll try to learn to speak before that. Thanks for watching, bye bye.